All right, Shalom Akim, all praise Yahweh Shemal Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and peace and blessings to the brothers out there doing the work in true sincerity. All right, so this is breaking news. Trump, all right, what Trump had to say. This is off of RT.com. So it's breaking news, and Trump basically said in his Twitter feed, he said Manhattan truck attackers should get death penalty. All right, this is the title, but I'm gonna go down to his tweet. All right, if you follow him on Twitter. It says New York terrorist was happy as he asked to hang ISIS flag in his hospital room. He killed 8 people, badly injured 12. Should get the death penalty. Now whether this actually was a terrorist attack, which more than likely it was set up, which we all know it was set up. All right, a terrorist so-called asking to hang the ISIS flag, and they're saying this is the second most deadliest terrorist attack since 9/11. All right, because this is actually an attack that was carried out by a so-called terroristic group. All right, which was ISIS. All right, ISIS, the big bad wolf, ISIS. All right, which we know ISIS, man, was set up by the CIA, was set up by the American government. Okay, to do their bidding over there in the Middle East. All right, and for regime changes. So we're not ignorant of Satan devices. All right. Now, what I wanted to go into was look how proud Trump is, man. You know, this is unprecedented that you have a president, a U.S. president, talking about a terrorist should get the death penalty. All right. So now, since terroristic things are being normalized, all right, and you go on the comment boards on some of these videos on YouTube about this terrorist attack, this so-called terrorist attack. All right, you got people that are really believing. They really believe truly that this happened. They really believe that the Muslims are the ones who are spreading for terror in the world, and then they're seeing that these so-called terrorist attacks are being normalized in around the world. Okay, now this is another tool and tactic that the so-called white man uses for control, and now because he's trying to bring Slovakia he's trying to bring his new world order into play. He's going to need a lot of people dead. So what greater way to do that is to deem them as a terrorist, all right? And then it's already going to be in the books that you're going to get the death penalty, all right? They got these different penal codes, okay, that they pass, different laws that they pass on the records, to where when martial law is being carried out, are they going to have justification of putting you to death? All right. When they open up martial law and they send in all these foreign troops, all right, these so-called uh, terrorist elite task force, all right, to stop terror in the world, all right, and the police force are going to be militarized, all right, it's like militarized, all right. So now we're starting to see that a lot of these things that Esau's putting on the books, that he has putting on the books, he's going to start doing them. All right, you're going to really see the horns of the so-called white man. All right, so this is Revelation 12:12. Wherefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. Yeah, that's right. So this devil, all right, and Trump is just not. He's not the devil, all right. He is a devil, all right, of the whole system, all right, of the elite banking family. They're the ones that are really moving things around. They're the ones that set up these different presidents, all right, and tell these different leaders of these different nations what to do and what not to do. All right, so they're behind all this. They're behind all these false flags. All right, there's a reason why they're doing all these false flags. It's to further push their agenda. All right, to where they can start exterminating you people from off the face of the earth, and they need more control. So how much more is to get control by fear? All right, by setting up terrorist attacks. Okay, cause them damn Arabs, they just want to be in their own land, man, and just run wild. But the so-called white man, he's over there in their land. That's why they're fighting. All right. Then Esau, he sets up other Arabs, okay, through the CIA and the FBI, and through the CIA mainly, or any different COINTELPRO groups, okay, where he gets up in there and infiltrates governments. That's how Esau runs his deal. All right, he infiltrates governments. All right, and pays people off. All right, and then takes control of their financial system, take control of their natural resources, set up different corporations. Are there just fronts to launder money and launder natural resources and heap it unto himself? All right, and inevitably what he wants to do. He wants to control the whole world. He wants to put a mark of the beast, the RFID microchip inside of you. All right, but now Trump, he's saying, hey, look, this guy should be put to death. All right, we should have no pity. All right, you want to have pity on them, but our great Americans, they're dying at the expense of this so-called terrorists that we set up in these hospitals that get the number one, the best medical treatment. You know, they'll sit in a jail, eat 3 square meals. You know, and they're killing the American people. All right, this is what he's going to come out and say. And what he's going to do, he's going to start to get more you people, okay, on the side of war, on the side of death, on the side of control, okay, because you're going to be scared for your life. All right, so this is Revelation 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. All right, yeah, that's right. So was not this man casted into prison over a so-called terroristic attack? All right, they're going to do the same thing with the men of the Lord. They're going to deem you as a terrorist to their society. All right, because they're watching everything that you are saying. They're watching all the videos. All right, they're going to try to plant. They're going to try to trip you up. Okay, and put you in jail. Put charges on you. Okay, of terroristic threats. Okay, you saying America's going to be destroyed. You saying that the white man's going into slavery. All right, that's all going to be deemed terroristic threats. Okay, and what is that terroristic threat? What is that going to be punishable to? Or death. That's going to be punishable by death, man. This is the time that we're coming into. Okay, the time of Jacob's trouble. Let me get that. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, because really these other Edomites, they're easily coerced, okay, to getting in with the New World Order. All right, easily. It's you Israelites that are pretty much messing up their plans. Okay. And at the head of that is the prophets, all right, the prophets of Yahweh Shemal Shai. So he's going to come hard on the prophets, okay, and some brothers are going to have to be martyrs for. Some brothers will be martyrs for the truth, all right, because he's going to deem you as a terrorist. And what is that going to lead to? All right, the guillotine. All right, it's going to lead to torture. It's going to lead to, them pretty much shooting you. Okay, it's going to lead terroristic. Activity now is going to be deemed punishable by death. All right, that's going to be the sentence, and everybody in American on the soil of America are going to agree with that. Why? Because there's so much terroristic things going on now, so many terrorist attacks. All right, and it's going to ramp up to where it's going to be like at an all-time high, where people are going to be with it. People are going to be normalized to seeing death, seeing people get carted out to concentration camps. All right. People getting sectioned off, the cities being blocked, you being told what to do. You in a perpetual state of martial law. All right, continual state of martial law. All right, you're told what to do, what not to do. All right, so this is the time that we're coming into. This is actually the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, let me go back. This is Revelation 2. And 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and that ye may have tribulation 10 days. But be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. That's right. So for the brothers, we're not supposed to worry about this. This is actually good news that the world is coming into this current state. All right, this state of just no remorse. Okay, everybody's deemed a terrorist. Okay, so-called white man just showing his horns, or he's gonna start He's gonna start raking Jake up, throwing him in the prisons, man. All right, and then no habeas corpus. All right, you're going to be held indefinitely. Or whenever the so-called white man feels that he needs to whenever he wants to do with you, really. All right, but we're not supposed to fear none of those things. All right, because the Most High, he can break us out of prison, or he can, or he can give us the power to break out of prison. Okay, he can send an angel, or he can give us the power, or we'll be martyrs, and then we'll get raised up first on his return. So it's really a win-win situation, whatever situation you're in. You're just supposed to have faith unto death, like the scriptures say, and he will give you a crown of life. Who? Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai will actually physically give you that crown of life. All right, because you stood so boldly for the truth. So this so-called fake terrorist attack, whether he was a product of mind manipulation, or he was paid off to do it, or he was set up. Okay. However way it happened, or if this is all just a movie play, that the so-called white man is doing. Whatever way it went, this is still one step closer to Esau trying to bring his new world order, all right, fully, all right, and then the spirit of terror should be put to death. It's starting to be put out there, all right. So brothers, don't be surprised Esau start calling what you're doing a terroristic activity, all right. Okay, to the people of United States. So with that, I hope you brothers edified. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders, and shalom to you brothers. Shalom.